Hi, this is Terry. I've been maintaining a 180-pound weight loss for over a year with a clean, whole foods, meat-focused, low-carb, low-calorie approach. Hey, so today's Monday, and we're going to get stuff ready for Tuesday, but I've got it all put together because we need to have a talk about this upcoming week. So tonight's going to be just a little bit different, so hang on. Okay, let me show you what I've got. Y'all seen me make my salads hundreds of times. So, for what we're going to talk about, you don't need to see that. It's a salad. And I made it just the same way I do every other day. So, I'm going to put this down. Let me make sure it's closed after, all right, after that incident yesterday. Man, I was so heartbroken. But on the bright side, I took my lunchbox to work. And I washed it. The work, you know, they've got a sink and a sprayer and everything. And so I scrubbed it out. This is some chili, that I made. So I'm having chili. I got my burger and my cheese. These are Advent cheeses. Ooh, I see the name, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. So tomorrow's the 19th. I only have a few days left. So I'll put that in here. And then I got a big old honking apple. Put that in there. And I'm going to put in a spoon. Now, I'm going to put this away, and we're going to have a conversation, but we're going to have it at the refrigerator, so come on, let's go over there. Come on with me. Hopefully editing Terry can get you zoomed in so you can see clearly. But I've been talking to Mom to see what kind of meals they're planning for this week when the family's here. So, tomorrow is Tuesday, and so that's what's in my lunchbox. This one is Wednesday. This one is Thursday. So now we start the family stuff. So family comes into town Friday. And I'll probably come home, let the dogs out, and then run over to Mom's. I'm not sure how it's going to work. However, Friday, Mom is making chili for the family. So I think... Nope. So Friday, I want a chili for supper, if I can remember to do it for supper and not take it at lunchtime, because you know me, I'm going to be like, ooh, I want that for lunch. Hopefully I can remember to hold it off for supper. So this would be my Friday food. So then Saturday, looks like they're going to do pulled pork. Well, it just so happens this weekend, the video isn't uploaded, but I made a pulled pork loin and with a creamy pork gravy. So I want to take that along, and I will need, let's see, so it looks like pork and a vegetable, and I need another meat to go with that. Yeah, I'll throw a chili in there so I can have that on board. So, and then I'll need a burger for breakfast. And then down to 2 cheeses. 23rd. So 23rd cheese. This is a cheese that one of my coworkers gave me today for the hot Christmas thing. So it's Saturday. I don't have anything down for Sunday. I don't know what she's talking about, what she was thinking for Sunday. So I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself. So Friday, Saturday, let me check my text from her. Hang on. Okay, so Sunday is leftovers. So I can pull that out. Let me write this down on here though. So Sunday leftovers. So that means I would probably pull out something like pulled pork or gravy or something like that. So now let me kind of get this backtracked. If that's Saturday, Friday, we have Thursday, and Wednesday. So I take my own food a lot of times. My family is really great. They really try to have foods that I can eat and all that stuff, which is fabulous, and I love it. But, you know, a lot of times I just would rather have what I want. So anyway, yeah. So I had Mom tell me all the things they're going to make, so that way I can kind of base my stuff accordingly. Monday or Tuesday, they're going to have ham. And then, I don't know what else. Ham. So it's ham, green beans, cranberry salad, roasted vegetables, mac and cheese. She says she probably wants me to do the roasted vegetables, which is fine. You know, I roast mine up. And Wednesday, either a taco bar or spaghetti. Well, we know I do taco bowls. So if they do choose a taco bar, I can maybe make up my own salad and meat and bring that along, or just eat theirs. It's not a problem with eating their stuff. We know I eat a lot. And so because I have it weighed out and portioned out, I know how much it is. And one of the weird things for me is, you know, I have big portions. So when I go places and try to eat the amount of food that I know that I usually eat, it's very awkward, because then I'm constantly looking around and, oh, am I going to be taking too much? And, oh, is there going to be enough for everybody else? Because people don't typically cook in such bulk quantities like I do. But those people also will snack, you know, then a couple hours later they're having potato chips, or they're having peanuts, or they're having whatever it is people snack on. You know what I mean? So that's not how I eat. So I eat my breakfast and then 2 big meals for the day. So it kind of bothers me when I go to functions like that, or you know, at work the other day, you know, I said, oh, they're probably going to order pizza. And if we go to a pizza buffet, I will 100% scrape the toppings off and eat it over and over and over, because it would take about 10 to 12 slices of pizza toppings to make what is in that pizza bake that I get when I go out to eat with the Red Hat ladies. It's that thick. But in the pizza toppings, when I scrape them off, we're talking like that thick. And so there's not a lot of toppings. There's not a lot of stuff on the top of a pizza. So when I do that, I only do that if it's going to be a buffet, because, again, even if we say 5 pieces, they typically buy pizza and think if people are going to eat 2 or 3 slices, not 5 or 6 slices like I would want. So that's why I don't do a lot of these things like in groups. But regardless, now I've got, I know what Mom and them are having, so I'm gonna stick this up on my cabinet of gratitude, and that way I have these. And so as it gets closer, and as I because I pull out a day and then I put in a new day, pull out a day and put. So as I do that, I'll have this to kind of think about. Okay, well, what do I want for that day? So because Mom was kind enough, and her and my sister planned out the menu, I was able to get a copy, and now I will kind of plan my stuff accordingly. And it's only 1 meal. So here's the thing. They're going to have a big supper, and then their lunch may be sandwiches, or their lunch may be leftovers from the other day, or whatever. So I will still be packing my breakfast or my lunch and suppers to go over to Mom's. So we'll probably still come over here because the boys, my nephew, I say boys, these guys, they're 24 and 26 years old. So when I say they're not kids, they're grown men. Got a recent picture of them? No. No, I don't have a recent picture, but they're grown men. Like I said, they're in their mid to late 20s now. So I just call them boys. But the boys, they like to come over and hang out over here and play with the dogs and, and pet the dogs. They're dog people. My nieces, they don't come over as much. They it's a little chaotic and a little loud and a little dog furry for their preferences. And they are 22 and 24 and 26. Anyway, they're all in the early, they're like 22 to 27 years old. But the nieces, this coming over here and this chaos and the dogs and all that, it's a little bit much for their preference. So, which is fine. So the boys, they will come over here. My sister, who has the girls, she'll have to come over because she's got to put the threshold in my bathroom, and then it will be done. All done. Yay. I still need to dust these fans. What time is it? It's not even 6 o'clock. I'm going to do that. So that's my plan for this weekend. I'm going to stick this up on my cabinet. I'm going to do these fans and at least this one in here, and then I'll show you so that way you can confirm that it's done. So hold on. Okay, I'm showing you these and how dirty they are because this way it's going to force me to clean them. So now you see how dirty they are. All right, I'm about to get up on my counter and clean them. So hold on. All right, there they are, Judy. I use power wash on them. Just like I do my grapes and tomatoes. Anyway, all right. They have been clean. I don't know if I'm going to do the others. That was a lot of work. We'll see. So I also forgot that I had pulled this out. I was going to do something this weekend with it, but I didn't. So my thought is this is a turkey smoked sausage. So my thought is while the family's here, that might be something that I could cook up with onions and peppers and have for something. You know, when they have ham. I don't know. It might just be something fun to take to mom's. I don't know. We'll see. Good morning. Today is dark chocolate coffee. It's going to be like I put electrolytes in it maybe. All right, let's try it and see. That's why you hear all the crackling and popping whenever you hear me drink my videos, because they're eating. They're like, come on, woman. Yeah, I show you all the coffee and start the coffee, and then I give them their breakfast. Now let's try the coffee. I smell chocolate. See, I don't like dark chocolate. I taste that there's chocolate in there. Yeah. You know, if somebody likes dark chocolate, you would like this coffee. I don't like dark chocolate. Let's try something. Hang on. This is my unflavored electrolytes. Now, let's sprinkle a little bit in there. I've learned over the years that if you put a pinch of salt in your coffee, it makes it not as bitter. Definitely better and more smooth. But anyway, I don't know. It's not a strong flavor, but it's still fun. All right. Again, I'm going to make me another round of it and get these dogs their treats because they're all standing there staring at me. Because after they get done eating, they get a little treat. Okay, bye. Hey, before everybody gets in here for breakfast, I have my 1.5 burgers. And my cheese. Extra mature cheddar. Maybe. I got to figure out what we're going to do when we're out of cheeses. It's just going to be plain burgers. Maybe I'll make some of my some of those bagel cakes in my waffle maker and use those for a sandwich. We'll see. Who knows? All right. Bye. It's lunchtime, and I'll start with my salad. So, dear future Terry, when you bring chili, you don't have to make a bass. You don't have to make a big salad. You could probably even bring your supper vegetables. That'd probably be a better decision. No judgment, Terry. But you kind of got your chili a little on the full side. And, yeah. So next time you make your chili, either make it into one more portion or don't bring a BA salad. If you're missing chili, you don't have to use the beans. You know, somebody said in the comments, listen, if you don't get in my comments and you don't read my comments, you are missing out. There's so much knowledge in there. Anyway, you know, somebody said instead of these kind of beans, they use green beans. How brilliant is that? You people are so smart. Anyway, so yeah. I've used jicama. You could use ground turkey. You could use ground chicken. Whatever your little heart desires. You use cauliflower rice. Just whatever blows your skirt up. But anyway, so yeah, the flavors. That's what. Oh, the flavors. Okay. Yeah. So what else was I talking about? Oh yeah. It's okay to make this into smaller portions next time, Terry. But anyway, good stuff. Yeah, buddy. The seasonings. Oh, mwah, you did a good job, Terry. Don't let nobody tell you different. I'm gonna eat, and I'll see you later. Bye. One of the other teams is having their work Christmas party, and I guess they had like a taco theme, or you know, kind of like we went out and eat. Anyway, one of the guys, he made some. He's lower carb, but he made some carnita pork, and he made some pico de gallo, and one of my pals, Gladys, she made some queso. So, yeah, we're having this on top of what I already ate. I ain't hungry. I'm still full. It's up to about here. So I need to go on and fill the rest of this spot with that. I'm going to. Bye. Oh, hello. I got a card. I won't say who it's from. But anyway, so from one of our followers, it says, the greatest gift of all. Look, it's baby Jesus and Mary. It says, I feel like you are a blessing in my life. I've enjoyed your healing journey shared via YouTube and hope you continue to inspire many. Always from the person. I'm not saying her name. Anyway, the card says, and she gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn. May the good Lord fulfill you with his promise and bestow on you his many blessings, Christmas blessings. Thank you. I know who you are, and you know who I am. And for the record, I'm not saying your name, but I also know that you had you ordered 2 hats from me last year. I remember. Some things I remember. It's funny the things I remember. Anyway, thank you. Merry Christmas. I'm going to put this right over there by my Christmas cards. Here's what we're having. It's those vegetables that have the bacon and asparagus and Brussels sprouts and some ground beef. The ground beef is not seasoned at all. So I'm going to put some seasoning on there. I'm at the end of this farm dust. Ooh, let's put a little harissa in there. Let's give her a little kick, baby. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, and some garlic lovers. Garlic lover seasoning. You bet your bippy it's going to be good. Now. Let me tell you the song that's been playing in my head this afternoon. It's not overly lively and fun, but while this is cooling off, we'll sing it together, because I know most of y'all will know it. You ain't got to be a churchgoer to know this song. I'm sure you've heard it playing on the radio every Christmas. Are you ready? God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save our sins and something, 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 something. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Did any of y'all ever, when I was a kid, we'd go caroling? I don't think they do that nowadays. Somebody'd shoot you for knocking on their door. But when I was a little kid, at churches would go caroling, and when I was really little, Mom and Dad didn't go out, because it was cold and I was really little. And I remember, so Dad was a teacher, and I remember sometimes his students would be out with their church caroling, and so sometimes we'd have 2 or 3 different churches come by our house, and we'd be sitting inside watching TV, and all of a sudden we hear somebody singing, and they'd go, Mom and Dad would go to the door, and all of us kids would stand and look out the door, and there'd be some people out there singing in their coats and their hats and gloves on, and they're just singing. So anyway, so some of those old traditional songs remind me of just, being a little kid. When I got older, then I went out with my friends and, at church, and we'd be singing, caroling, and sometimes we'd go to a nursing home. When I was in Sunday school age, then we'd go to a nursing home and sing, and we'd walk up and down the aisles singing to the little old people, and then there'd always be some out front, and we'd sing to them. But anyway, that was one of those songs. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save his people, set them free. Something, something, something. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Yeah. All right. Well, I need to let this cool down. And today you needed to hear my voice. I'm telling you, it was a need that you didn't know you had. So, ground beef. Ooh, and this was bacon and asparagus and Brussels. Yes, please. Bacon. In the famous words of our dear friend Craig, bacon is the duct tape of the food world. It holds everything together. He's a wise, wise man. All right, so I'm having that and some fruit, and that's going to be my supper. So the dogs went to daycare today, so I picked them up. Now Sammy's underneath me, but the rest of them are scattered and knocked out. So they're asleep. They're like, guys, shh, keep it down, Mom. Keep it down, Mom. We need a nap. It's funny, when I go in to pick up the dogs, you should hear how loud the back room is. I can always hear Lou. One of these times I'll go in and I'll have it recording so you can hear it. But you hear all these dogs barking, and in the background I hear boo, boo, boo. So I hear Lou in the background. It's not you, Sammy. Sammy's standing below me. But anyway, so yeah. So the dogs went to daycare today. So, all right, I'm shutting up because this is going to be an hour-long video. But, okay, bye.